Well, hello, everyone. It's another glorious day. It is Tuesday, the 22nd of August. It's 8:30. It is time for the Mindful Moment. I am Dr. Jonathan Zenz. I am the minister here at Unity of Tucson, this beautiful spiritual center right in the heart of the old Pueblo, Tucson, Arizona. And this is the opportunity that we take every single weekday to engage in a little bit of spiritual contemplation and spiritual practice. The spiritual practice I'm talking about is the practice of affirmative prayer. And so that's what we're here to do, to enjoy that together. Whether you are watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment to let me know that you are here. I see that the comments are coming through. William is saying, Anita and William say, good morning in all caps. Grateful to see you here. Thanks for joining me. I will, of course, offer this reminder. My reminder to you every time I see you is that you are love, you are light, you are life, you are magnificent. And I am so grateful that you shine your light and share your magnificence. Beth is here saying good morning to all as well. Grateful to see you there on YouTube. Silvana, grateful to see you saying good morning, also on YouTube. Yes, yeah, I am so grateful for this connection. I'm just going to revel in that connection for a minute. Let's revel in that connection together. You know, it's a funny thing that happens because, you know, I think we got tired during the COVID time. We got really tired of the virtual experience, but I still kind of like it because I get to reach out and, you know, get to experience you. So I revel in the technology that makes this possible. Audrey, grateful to see you here saying morning. Yeah, finally successful navigating to the site. And I'm grateful that you are here. Here's what I wanted to talk about today. Actually, there's lots of things that I thought about talking about today. And the one that comes up for me is really this. Hi, Sherry. Good day to you as well. I want to talk about our butts. I want to talk about our butts, right? And, you know, I know you've heard this before, but part of what I'm here to do is to remind you of kind of the things that we talk about a lot in New Thought, because this consistent reminder is creating new habits in our mind that are constructive. I talked on Sunday about habits a bit and talked about, you know, Emerson's quote, a foolish consistency is the hobgoblin of little minds. And the foolish consistency are the habits that we maintain that are destructive. That's one of the ways that I look at that. And we have habits that can be destructive, and we have habits that are constructive. And what I am looking to do is to create a paradigm where we are rooted in constructive habits, ways of thinking that we don't have to worry about anymore, to habitualize affirmative thinking. And when we habitualize affirmative thinking, well, then the flow of our lives follows suit. And there is a negator that we often use, and it is so easeful off of our tongues that sometimes we don't realize that we're negating the impress of those habits that are constructive. That negator is but. It's but. So yeah, when I talk about our butts, when I'm talking about our butts, I'm talking about all the ways that we negate by making an affirmative statement and then qualifying it with a but. Because the moment you say but, you have negated anything that has preceded that but. So, for instance, if I say, all is well, life is good, I am love and light. But you know what? I had this experience this morning. See, it negates everything that has preceded this. And the buts can be the things that we are impressing into that habitual thinking state. It is recreating and recreating and recreating and keeping active in our minds and our belief system and our feeling space the things that are destructive. And so part of the journey of this thing called spiritual practice is to actively engage the awareness so that we can let go of things like the buts. So what I would love for us to do today, I would love for us to do an experiment. And I'm going to call on each and every one of us to do an experiment. I would like us to, as we go through our experience of the day, to see how many times we feel compelled to say but. And if we feel compelled to say that word, followed by a statement that negates anything that preceded it, to stop ourselves in that moment and live in the truth of the affirmative that we have stated. Now, the only time a but might be constructive, because I do think that can be constructive as well, is when we use it in this fashion. You know, I had a really hard time getting out of bed. I just feel tired all the time. And it's a really, really, like, it's going to be a really challenging day. But I know the truth of my being. I know who I am, and I know that I am worthy of the goodness flowing forth. So you can use but in a constructive way. I don't want to use fear. I experience anecdotally, I experience a lot of people using it the other way around, though, to negate all the good. So let's negate all that is destructive, affirm the good, and move forward. So that's what I'm going to invite us all to do, to be on high alert today for the manner in which we use the word but. Jerry is saying good morning to everyone, and I'm saying hello and good morning right back. Marvis is saying morning to everyone as well. And yeah, let's engage ourselves in a moment of affirmative prayer, allowing ourselves this opportunity to solidify or concretize this idea. If it's safe and comfortable for you to close your eyes, I'm going to invite you to do so. If you'd like, it's your choice. Just allow this opportunity to relax, to release all that has preceded this moment, and to release anything that is anticipated to flow forth in the future. Let us choose, each and every one of us, to be fully present in this here and now moment. To let the mind be fully engaged in the awareness of the now. Right here in this moment. Right here in this moment. I am rooted in the assured knowledge of the one, the wholeness, the infinite energy, the infinite presence, the infinite flow that I call God. I'm rooted in the awareness that this is the only thing that exists. There is nothing else. And all that is part of this infinite wholeness. Everything in the land and the experience of perception and everything beyond perception, it's all this same cohesive wholeness, this energy. And this is who and what we are. We, each and every one of us, are the magnificence of divine source expressing as ourselves. We are living the life of the divine and demonstrating it as our own, living it uniquely as our own. And there is no aspect of us that is not 100% wholly divine. The wholeness of us is God. So I relax and revel in this understanding. And I allow an unfoldment of the constructive. I step out of the way of anything that negates this constructive flow. And I open myself up to eliminating the habits in mind that support the destructive flow, and I welcome only the constructive. And so I choose to be on high alert for the manner in which I lay out the buts. And if the buts are not supportive of the constructive, I choose in that instant moment to eliminate them. I let them go, for they have no bearing on the flow of a magnificent life. And so I choose to practice. And I trust each and every one of us does the same in our own unique, perfect, individualized way. And I allow the unfoldment of this good, stepping out of the way with a grateful heart, the feeling of gratitude overflowing from within. I allow the pure perfection to flow. And I step out of the way of the flow and let it be so as I relax, release, trust, and know this word spoken is done. And it is activated as the infinite law that always affirms, yes, 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 it is so. And so it is. It is so. Yes. And so it is. There we are. Yes. Here we are. Facebook user. Just so you know, if you're on the family time Facebook page, our group, our private group, you only come up as Facebook user unless you give permission. So I'm not sure who this is, but I do find myself doing this. So I'm going to be mindful of this. Thank you. You're welcome. It's a great spiritual practice. And it's one of those things that I think we can address very easily. Audrey, thanks for today's assignment. Awareness of the butts. Yes. And Marvis. And so it is. Yes. Grateful, grateful, grateful. So join me again tomorrow for the Mindful Moment. I will be back here again at 8:30, whether you're watching live on YouTube or on Facebook. And I go to multiple pages on both of those platforms. Always grateful to share this time with you. I do want to let you know, actually, one of the things that I want to let you know is, there's a lot going on at Unity of Tucson. There's a lot going on at Unity of Tucson. One of the things that I want to let you know is that if you are interested in learning the practice of prayer more deeply with me, I am going to be teaching prayer class, and that begins on Tuesday, September 5th. The class is from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. It is done in a hybrid style, so you can be in the room, live in the classroom, or you can also Zoom into the class. And I would love to see you there. If you want to check out more information about Unity Prayer, you can go to unitytucson.com/classes. You can click, or you can scan that QR code if you want to go there on your phone. Just open your camera and point it at that QR code, and a little thing will pop up, and you tap it, and it'll take you right to the web page. But we have lots of classes going on too. Unity Prayer, we're going to do Reverend Williams teaching a class in history. Susan Smith, our licensed Unity teacher, is teaching a class called The Eye of the Storm. I, capital I in quotes. Get it? I am at the center of it all. And you are the center of your eye. Yes, and Reverend Sue Oliver is going to be giving us a holiday how-to to move into the holiday season when that time comes. So lots of stuff going on here. Always grateful to share this time with you. Also, I would love for you to hit subscribe so that when I do go live, if you subscribe when I go live, guess what? You get a notification that I'm live. And grateful that you do that. All right, that's it. I'm going to head out. I look forward to seeing you all soon. Peace and blessings to you. Make it a magnificent day. You get that choice, and I know you are magnificent. Bye, everybody.